Hello YouTube, this will be another how I do it video, and I will show you how I program the bootloader onto blank 328 chips down here. I did 3 of those right now 5 minutes ago and said to myself, why not make a video showing it. So for this I'm using this little board, which is actually this board. I don't know why it's so dark in here, but this was my first tiny Arduino board that I made with the big crystal and whatnot and the reset switch, and as you might know, this is my current board, and it came a long way from the first one. So anyhow, but I'm still using the first one to upload the code. And I did with this almost, I'm sure at least 200-300 chips, and the pads are still good. So if anybody wonders if the regular, what they call it, it's not ENIC of course, it's the regular silver plating, if it's durable or not, it sure is, and it does not oxidize, no nothing. So this is the first ones, and I made these. Do I have a date on here? 2016. There, it's February of 2016. So that's how long I've been using this one here, over 2 years. So anyway, long story short, I'm using my muy expensive, very expensive pickup pen, SMD manual vacuum pickup pen. This is connected to my refrigerator compressor, and I have attached, or I have a fan blowing onto it too, so it won't overheat, which normally it goes a few hours before overheating. But anyhow, this is just the cheap SMD pickup pens that you can buy on eBay or whatnot. They cost like $2, and I took the rubber tank out of there, the rubber vacuum seal or whatever you want to call it. I'm lost for words today, I'm sorry. And it had a big switch, black switch, plastic switch that you push down on it, and it never worked right. So I just drilled a hole in the back, attached a coupler fitting, and did some shrink tubing on here, put a hole in it, and if I cover the hole I can pick up the part. If I let go, it lets go of the part. So I have Bootloader running on my Arduino Uno, which is back here. This is my breadboard setup. I edited the code to have a OLED display also, so whatever happens I also see on the OLED display, or I can just watch the serial output on the Arduino IDE. And okay, let's do this. Let me see if I can do it on camera. So I pick up a 328, a version 1, put it on here, align the pins. It's not powered yet, so no worries about the pins shorting out or something like that. I align it slightly, very slightly, press with my thumb on it, input G on the line here, over here, press enter, and then you see it's uploading the bootloader, and it's already done. That was it. You can also hit reset on the Arduino Uno, but that's just too far away from me now, so I'm using it with the G. It says here type G or hit reset for next chip. So then again there's the power is cut off again. I pick up the chip, place it, take the next one, place it on here, hold my thumb on it after aligning the pins, hit G, and that's it. Bootloader burned. Pick up the part, place it here, pick up the next, place it here, hold my thumb on it. I was thinking of eventually making a PCB just for this purpose, but this is so easy and fast, I never got around to it. Pick up the next one, put on here. The Bootloader code you can find on the internet. I will, if I don't forget it, put a link in the description. And this way you can burn your chips. Of course, you need some way to excuse me, this is hard doing with reading glasses on and too far away. Excuse me again, having a dry throat. Align the chip. This is hard doing it through the camera. Enter G, hit enter, and done. So anyway, long story short, this is how I burn the bootloaders. The PCB is connected with just how many? 6 wires, plus minus, and MISO, MOSI, clock, and chip select to the Arduino Uno over the many jumper wires here. And that's how you burn the bootloader. You have, of course, to have the right crystal that you're using, the caps with it, and the cap in line of DTR to upload the bootloader. Oh no, you don't need the 100 nano cap. You just need the crystal and 2 caps for that. Anyhow, I hope this wasn't too confusing with my blabbering around. This was a video of how I upload the bootloader onto the 328 chip, so I can program it once I have refloaded on here and reprogram it with the code that I'm using or need. Anyway, thanks for watching and take care, everybody.